Oh, hey guys, I'm back on my BS looking at data. I made a video a couple years ago just looking at a timeline for demolition and how long it would take to clear all the slum we have in Clarksburg and how quick it's growing back after we demolish some. The data since in the last couple years continues to show just an unmitigated catastrophe. It's been an abject failure of the demolition program, at least as far as economic revitalization goes. Of course, some homes have to be demolished for life safety issues, but it's not going to save the town. Um, Now, the big thing is, in the last 2 years, the Census Bureau found, over 800 people. This has actually happened in a lot of cities. For example, New York City was expected to lose people, and it gained like 600,000 people. Just blew the socks off of people. But when they looked into it, a lot of it had to do with the Census Bureau and their online active monitoring not being aware that new housing units had come onto the market, not being aware that some buildings had been converted to apartments, etc. And I find evidence that this has happened in Clarksburg. There's been a pretty substantial drop in the number of uh, single-family homes reported as rented in the last 3 years, and a matching increase in the number of apartment units rented, meaning that some old homes have been converted into duplexes or quadplexes, whatever. How many? Somewhere between 400. The number I came up was 350 maybe. I don't know how many it is, but the point is that there's a lot of it out there. And of course, you have to wonder how many of these people are doing it without reporting it to the city. And if they do report it to the city, are there records of it? Have we collected money for this? Are they on the rental registry? Probably not. Uh, but moving on from that, the number of vacant homes in the city has dropped by about 80 units in the last 2 years. This appears to be mostly as a result of demolition. However, there's still 847 of them. 847 vacant houses out there. Of course, they're not all in bad repair, but that's how many are out there. If we wanted to start demolishing these homes at that current rate, it would take 21 years to clear it, and it would cost $11 million. This is the kicker, though. The population of West Virginia is expected to decrease by 9% by 2040. This is just because we are an old population. Old people are dying. Kids are out of state, don't want the homes, things like that. If Clarksburg just tracks West Virginia, it will have 14,794 residents approximately in the year 2040. That computes out to about another 535 homes becoming vacant, which would add 13.5 years to complete some clearance, meaning it would complete sometime around 2048, which is 3 years worse than my prediction I made 2 years ago. Even if we double down, it might complete sometime around 2041, which is like 5 years worse than my last prediction. There we are. It's a status report. Nothing's really changed. It just continues to go down the tube. I did find one other stat interesting. There are 418 full-time workers in the city of Clarksburg who do not live in a home that owns an automobile. That means they're walking or taking the bus, bumming rides, something like that. These are full-time workers, not potential workers. These are actual workers. Holler at you later.